What's going on, my fellow Farmall brothers and sisters? Alright, big things are happening to this Dodge Ram. Stay tuned. You're going to see what I'm putting on it and what I have put on it. I haven't forgotten about the Cub either, so just keep watching. Alright. So here's what we got going on. Look at these things. I'm just holding this in place so you can see what the wheels are. Moto metals. Check these things out. 35 by 12, 50 18s. Got these tires and rims for the Dodge Ram for the low price. $1,000 bucks. Not a bad deal, huh? Look at the condition of these things. They're dusty. That's it. They just got some dust on them. Other than that, they are in perfect condition. And tires are about 75% life to them. So what I'm doing is, I've done a few things to this trailer. Oh my lord. Truck. Because we have a trailer coming. This thing's going to be hauling a pretty decent sized trailer. So I had to go ahead and and of course it's raining its ass off today because my lugs showed up and I want to put my wheels on. So of course it's got to be pouring down raining. Why not? Anyway, so I've done a few things to this truck, obviously, as you've seen on a couple of my videos. Just small stuff. Replaced the headlights in it, put towing mirrors on it, replaced the seat cushion inside of it, took off the running boards, put the Nerf bars on, and recently what I just did to it was I put the 7500 XL airlift airbag bags in the rear of this truck. It actually brought the truck up probably about almost 4 inches, and they're only at, I think, 50, I don't know, maybe about 55 psi. They can go up to 100. I also have 3-inch leveling, the spacer kit to go in the front to bring this front back up, so that way everything kind of sits where it needs to be. And then when I put a trailer behind it, when it starts to sag it, I can kick those airbags up to about 100. It'll level the truck right off. But I like the truck a little bit higher in the rear anyway. So to put those leveling kits on the front is going to be kind of cool. And now, of course, new wheels. Like I said, it's raining pretty good, but I'll still show you the airbags real quick. So there's the airbags. They've been on here for about a week now. So far, they've been holding air beautifully. Now, I opted to go ahead and put the valves up in the fender well right here. I have this one controlling this one. The other side, I have it controlling the opposite side. Now there's a reason why I decided to go this route instead of running the controls on the inside. I've heard a lot of horror stories, a lot of people running these controls on the inside and the gauge starts leaking, or say if you have an airline rupture, some kind of issue, it's a much bigger issue to try to repair it. Well, I bought just an extra airline kit, some extra straighter valves for the airline kit that I can carry in the back seat of the truck. If I have an issue of an airline for some reason blowing, all I gotta do is cut another airline a foot long, because it only comes out, curls up, comes out to here, put the straighter valve on, done deal. I'm back in business within like 15 minutes. Versus if I had a leaky gauge or something else go wrong where the compressor go up, I can't fill them, well, now I'm kind of screwed. And also the fact of, for a kit that's like $237, you have to run both airbags into a T-valve, so when you fill, they both fill together. The reason I didn't like that idea was because if you put a load on the back of this thing, and for some reason you got more of a load on this side than the other side, well, that bag right there will bleed over to the other bag and it can actually raise the other side. This way, if I get an uneven load, I can only go ahead and jump up one and level this truck off and not have any issue whatsoever. Now, yes, you can buy the kit that actually can run 2 switches, 2 compressors to run each one in the cab. It's over $400 some for that kit. I'm not doing that. Why? Run an airline, go underneath, fill it up, done deal, I'm on the road. What does it matter if I got to get out of the truck? It doesn't really make a difference to me. So anyway, I know those 35s are going to fit in the back perfectly, and I also have a set of fender flares for the truck going on. I got the fender flares for like 50 bucks, and they're brand new. They're still in the packaging. Hardware, the rubber to them, I had everything to them. So I'm going to go ahead and probably not do a lot of filming changing the wheels, because I don't really think you need to see that. but I am going to film showing the wheels on afterwards. And then the next part of the video, we'll be putting the fender flares on. And then I am going to end up changing the radio out on this truck. I did buy a new Pioneer double din. It's got the Xfinity system in here now with the navigation system and everything. It's you know, it's a nice system, but you know, the 6-disc CD changer don't work very well. To make the navigation system work, you got to buy the updated, if you can still find it, DVD that goes in to do the update. It's a pain in the ass. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm replacing it out. I know the only issue is the wiring harness on it. That's where people are running a lot of issues. I think I might have those licked, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I may do like snippets of the video and explain what I found, or try to make it like super simple, super quick, but yet detailed enough. I'll be explaining it. Anyway, well, that's enough jibber jabbering. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to get these wheels put on, and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. So stay tuned. All right, my friends, check out the finished product. I think this truck looks way better. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks good. Now I got to get that deck over trailer all finished, so when that A and the 300 and the Cub and everything's sitting on that puppy to go to some shows, man, that's gonna be one hot looking rig. Yeah, they worked out good. I'm not sure exactly what the offset is that this guy has when he got the rims, like I said, because these are used rims. But I tell you, the offset and everything is absolutely perfect on them. The fronts, I haven't even put the leveling kit on yet. This is so far still the factory height, or should I say, since it's a 2008, the factory slightly sagging front ride height. I turn the wheels both ways, and it doesn't rub. It almost touches by about yay much, but I don't have the leveling kit on yet, and I have that in the shop. So as soon as I get the day to come out here and put that on, obviously, boom, done. It's not even gonna, because right now if I make a turn and I hit a hard bump, it'll probably bump. The front clears beautifully, not even an issue. The back is like just enough where you can just about put your hand between the tire and the fender. Well, actually the inner fender, well, it doesn't touch the outer side through here at all. It just, like I said, it's close to the point where if I hit a bump making a turn, it'll probably bump that. I could probably just cut that out and give that a tap if I had to and push that back a little bit, but I think that 3-inch leveling kit on the front is going to straighten that right out. But yeah, I think everything turned out really good on this truck. It's like night and day difference. Yeah, look at that. Now so far, now these tires raised this truck up 1 inch. Like I said, this is the Mega Cab. Technically it's classified as a 1500, but obviously if anybody knows the Mega Cabs, it's pretty much a 2500, because of the fact of it's on a 3/4 ton frame, 8 lug rear, you know, front and rear hubs. Everything about the truck's a 3/4 ton. It's just the fact of it's just labeled as a 1500 Mega Cab. I'm not sure why they did that. They should have just classified it as a 2500. But yeah, here it is from this side too. Like I said, I think it looks really good. Truck's come a long way. It definitely looks way better, being as high as it is now. So anyway, well, if anybody has any questions as far as like maybe what the offset and everything is, I mean, I can measure it and find out. I just didn't measure them. I just didn't really feel like it. I just wanted to see if they'd fit. So, you know, they work for what I need. But give me a second. Let me grab a tape measure just in case anybody has any questions on them. All right, so I just measured it, and it looks to be about a 6-inch offset on the back side. These are 10-inch rims, so around about 6-inch offset, and it seems like that actually works very well for clearing, you know, the front and rear as far as the bumper and the rear fender. Sorry, I'm out of it today. I'm like apparently fumbling for words. But anyway, so I'm going to end the video on that note because the fact of apparently I can't speak today. But anyway, if anybody has any questions, you know, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer what I can. But like I said, everything's pretty much straightforward. There's the tire size. 10-inch rims, about 6-inch offset. So other than that, yeah, cleared beautifully. So that's it for today for this video. So if you guys liked it, please hit that like button, subscribe, share. It's always appreciated. And stay tuned for the next video coming out on the Cub. We're getting pretty close to getting this thing back together and starting to get some paint on it. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Until next time, thanks for watching.